Thank you for joining today's webinar. Today we'll be discussing BigTeams Med Central, a platform designed for your athletic trainer to record injuries, treatment sessions, SOAP notes, and run reporting on all various injuries and treatment sessions at your school. Here's an overview page of this BigTeams Med Central platform to where you can see all the student injuries that are going on. They are color-coded, so the athletic trainer has ruled a student limited, out, other, and so you see that clearly on this overview page, giving you full knowledge of where the student's at when they're recovering from their injuries. As an athletic trainer, it's made simple to create injuries. All you're doing is clicking new injury right here, and then starting the injury by inputting the student's name. So we'll use our demo student to where we can simply input their name, click save at any point in time. So if you're on the field or court and a student gets hurt, you can simply click save, allowing the injury to be saved and then come back to it later on to fill out the additional information. Maybe you need to upload a document for a student. You'll just click choose file, add file right here, and you can simply upload a file for that student. Maybe it's a doctor's note, maybe it's a return to play note, whatever it may be, you can upload files. And then below that, all of this information is editable. So if you have different verbiage than what we host on our sections, you're more than welcome to add in your own verbiage. But as you see, this section does go into great detail. So we actually have an in-house athletic trainer who's designed this platform. And as you can see, a ton of information that you have the ability to input with BigTeams Med Central. So as an admin at your school, when I say admin, I'm talking an athletic trainer, an athletic director, or an athletic secretary, you have the capability of viewing injury reports. So we'll view this injury report as an athletic trainer, and we will see this is the injury overview to where we can see everything going on with this particular student and their injury. So right off the bat, we see buttons to where we can edit the injury. We can send the injury report to a physician supervisor, a parent, a principal, whoever we need to get the injury report to. We can always send it straight from this button right here. There's an audit log for every step of the way in our system. So if you are tracking information, just know that the audit log will show if a edit has been made to an injury report, if you've logged in and created anything within the injury report or related to that particular student, this audit log will show all of that information within it. You can also generate SOAP notes from this injury report, which we'll show you in a second, and then you can go back to the overview page. Within this injury report, we also have the history indicators. So if you're using BigTeams Student Central and your students are doing online registration, these buttons will tie with your health history form so that if they have any yes answers that you need to be aware of as an athletic trainer when treating a student, you can simply click on the red indicator and be taken to their form to where you can see they have their form being completed. And at the bottom, they had a yes answer for medical, and there it is, they wear glasses or contact lenses. So we match up our history indicators with your health history forms, making sure we're tracking the information so that you know when you're treating a student if they have any history indicators you need to be aware of. We also see the particular injury details that we plugged in for this student. And then below that, we see all injuries that are associated with this student, so we know exactly what injuries they've suffered while participating at our school. The ability to generate SOAP notes is simple. Just by clicking generate SOAP note, we can now relate that SOAP note to that injury to where we can put in the general, subjective, objective, assessment, and plan. And then going back to our overview page for SOAP notes, we can then filter to treatment sessions where you, as an athletic trainer, can start a treatment session simply by inputting the student's name here and then clicking the link to start new session, or your students can simply sign in through the start new treatment session. So if you want to have your laptop pulled up at your school in your office, if maybe students are starting to come in and you're treating a student, with BigTeams Med Central, starting a new treatment session is made easy for your students to go in, input their last name, date of birth, click continue, and that will allow them to start the treatment session on their own, giving you the opportunity as an admin to go back in and complete the rest of the treatment session input prior to saving. So here we see a treatment session down here, when it was started, the student, and the type of injury or what it was associated with. You can also send your coaches reports. So if you want to send your coaches daily reports of treatment sessions, you have that capability. And maybe you have multiple athletic trainers at your school to where you want to get them different information, or they're not there to do treatments one day and you want to get that information to them. You can send treatment sessions to the other athletic trainers at your schools. Clicking the More button one more time does allow us to see the reporting down here. So if you need to run reporting in our system, we really consider it the universal reporting so that any information that you need to generate based off injuries or treatment sessions can be done. So you can include all fields, you can filter by injury status, type, whatever it may be, body side, created by, you name it, our system covers it when it comes to generating reports for your treatments and injuries. And simply after clicking all of the selections that you want to run an injury report for, you'll simply click Run Report, and that will generate the report, allowing you to export the file if needed. So that is a high-level overview of BigTeams Med Central. If you have any questions about that, please contact our support team. It's sales@bigteams.com, and we'll be happy to set up a one-on-one demo with you to go through this at length at a time that works for you. Thank you for joining today's webinar. Have a great day.